The 10 key for learning songs and learning riffs. This is something I use often, and I need to describe this to you. So imagine whatever video you're looking at on YouTube. If you're looking at a song, a live performance of someone playing guitar, view your 10 key as each number being a percentage of 100% of that video. So if you want to jump straight to 50%, which would be the middle of that video, hit number 5. If you want to get 60% deep in that video, hit number 6 on the 10 key. And this is really useful on learning riffs because, that riff, you might want to be, maybe you're up to speed on most of the other riffs in the song, but the riff you're working on is 40% into the song, and you just got to repeat it. And let's just say if you were working off your phone, it'd be real slow. You'd be using your thumb, you'd be scrolling over, and it maybe wouldn't be that accurate because MP3 players on phones aren't that accurate. They're basically set up to start at the song, and you can, adjust tempo and stuff like that on your phone. But the great thing about YouTube and the 10 key is you can get right in the zone to where you want to be quickly. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to cycle through, maybe I'll hit I'll play this video of me doing a cover, and I'll hit maybe 7, and then 5, and then 2, and then 0. So I'll work backwards, but you'll be able to see how it jumps to those sections of the song. So keep an eye on the bottom of the screen at the progress bar. So I'm going to hit the space bar to start it and stop it. So I'm going to start it, hit 7. So that's right after the solo. Let's go to 5, which is going to be a little before the solo. So let's just say if you're having a problem with the solo, which ironically in this song the solo is really easy, you could go to like 5 or 6 and see if you can zone in. Let's go to 6. So right before the solo, it's going to kick in after this kind of power chord section. And so, yeah, you want to get to it quickly, hit 6 and you get there. Boom, you're at the solo. You don't have to, kind of click around and pull a slider. Now let's say you want to go to the beginning of the song. So you go to 0. Now, this is interesting. So there's dead space. So this is something I do a lot on the beginnings of songs because I'm a slow learner and I've got to play over and over again. So when you hit 0, it'll take you to the beginning mark of the song you're working on or the video that you're watching on YouTube. But sometimes it'll take a few seconds to kick in. I've been working on Go to Hell, so I hit 0 and I hit the right arrow twice, which will fast forward me 10 seconds, and it'll give me about a measure or so of the bass line, and then it'll kick in on the guitar. So it gets me there quicker because, man, learning guitar can be a time-consuming process. So if you can save these seconds off, it's a godsend. So I'll show you how I do that on this song. So in this song, if I hit 0, there's a little over 5% of 5 seconds of dead space. So I'll hit the space bar, which will start this playing again. I'll go to 0, which will pull us to 0.00 on the time frame. And I'll hit the right arrow once, which will fast forward us 5 seconds. And if I remember correctly, and if I got the timing right on that, or it'll be right about when the riff starts. So like if you were working on learning this song and you wanted to just jump to right when the guitar kicks in, hit 0, then the right arrow once, and now fast forward to 5 seconds. So let's see if I'm correct on it. So it started, I'm gonna hit 0, and I'm gonna click once on the right, and it's right before it clicks in. So it's a time saver. So let's just watch. If you hit 0, you got all this dead space. I mean, 5 seconds adds up when you're learning a song over and over and over and over again. So shaving the seconds saves you time, makes life easier. So remember, the 10 key. The 10 key will view it as one, you're probably about 5% into the video. If you hit 2, you're about 10% in, or maybe 1 is 10%. Just view 5 as halfway through, 9 as 90% through. So I guess each number, if it's 8, it's 80%, brain surgery. But hey, it's a time saver. Hope it works for you. Hope you can get a few more reps into your riffs by using the process.